finally listening to some of the video from MayD's interview with Davido them, and I have one or two things to talk about. But firstly, make we check out this new building. Make allegedly they say Wizkid Buy, and honestly, well, this building here, now they say Wizkid Buy for Victoria Island. Victoria Island in Lagos. I can't twist it, guys, because it's this building here. Now they say Wizkid Buy for Victoria Island in Lagos. Someone make it tag and they see Wizkid for there, and this guy they say Wizkid Buy him. So the person say no worry, you no fit know this one. See now Wizkid get this one also for Victoria Island for Lagos. This building here. Okay, Machala. Firstly, congratulations, well, I must say congratulations first, despite me, I know to believe the news, you understand? Some of all those houses close to the riverside are rented. Some of all those houses are rented, understand? But then again, that Wizkid get a lot of fans, so my opinion doesn't really matter if it's rented or not. But me, I believe it's rented. Honestly, I don't believe there's any buying here. Let me read some comments first. Me, I see whether what the people they talk for comment section. I always love to read comment to see how. Say Starboy no fit buy beach house, turn am to him own. Okay. Lemon, na private resort beach. Oh, someone said na private resort beach be that. Okay. Oh. People just believe whatever they want to believe, or because they sent one particular person, their sense of reasoning will just come up for their head. Me, I dey say a private resort, but they say that Wizkid Buy am. Okay. I say, well, his fans are really hyping the thing up, which is good, but for me, I don't think say that Wizkid Buy the house. Let me be honest with you guys. So that being straightforward. But then, big congratulations to him. I'm not saying he's incapable of buying the house, but I don't think so, guys. Wizkid already get house for Lagos. Wait till one buy another house for Lagos again. Understand? If he buy another house for Lagos or move, though, there are some people who have a private residence, like 5 for Lagos, like Timaya. Timaya has had to pack from his own house and move to a penthouse and rented that other house out. So it's still slightly possible. So let's move past that. Let's talk about MayD. Wetin MayD talk about their P Square them. And honestly speaking, I really feel what he has to say, how he was ripped and so much and so many other stuff. I make this thing clear. Be say during that time, their P Square time, their Two Face, and their all those guys' time, it was really hard. It was really hard then for anybody to blow. Let's be honest. It was really hard for anybody to blow. Then I see this very rampant. The internet wasn't that a main source of income for music. The internet wasn't the main source of income for music. It was CDs. The internet wasn't the main source of income. It was CDs, guys. And there were no streaming platform, no all those things as at then. So you understand. And most of all those music record labels at then were all rippers. If I was MayD, nothing would have made me sign to P Square, because P Square are working for the competition. MayD cannot just come into a record label that they already have someone who is already competing, who is already blown, and also part of the owner of the record label. You no go grow. If P Square was a band, and then another person outside P Square owned the record label that P Square was signed under, then I would have advised MayD to sign to that record label. You don't go sign to record label make P Square get. And meanwhile, P Square on their own are trying as much as possible to overblow themselves. And you just come from nowhere. Your music, they flash everywhere. You expect them not to be greedy. How about nonsense now? Nonsense. If it was a neutral record label, P Square is there as a signed artist, then you can come in as a signed artist as well. Or maybe P Square has sang all their songs. No, they have been 10 years in the game and they are about to retire. You can sign to their record label. But P Square were just starting up. They were still pumping there, but they were still really young in the entertainment industry, and they still were aspiring to be more. You don't go expect the record label to abandon the P Square. You don't go expect P Square to abandon their project, then invest on your own project. That one common sense should have let you know. You don't go expect them. I've never seen it before. But then again, what has happened, guys. Make we check wetin he talk about Wizkid and Davido.
I was even like bigger. You're not bigger than Wizkid. That thing was Wiz, David, and I know. I was even like bigger. You're not bigger than Wiz. That then was Wiz, David, and I know. I was even like bigger. You were not bigger than Wizkid that time, no. Wizkid don't get allow out your boy that time. No? You think me allow out your boy? Allow out your boy. Compare allow out your boy to soundtrack. Chop my money. Well, you don't talk this. Compare to soundtrack. You know, I go tell you facts now. I mean, I know the if you are talking about Don't Do, Don't Do. If you are talking about Don't Do, I can say okay, that's actually okay, a big record that you can say okay. Yeah, but Wizkid wouldn't be on the level that you are. I'm being honest with you, right? Well, and you said you and Wizkid you guys are friends, and I was talking to FC. I was not talking to Wizkid. Will you be able to say that directly to Wizkid, though? If we are chilling, I can tell him now. Even though we say waiting. Okay, jokingly, not like you mean. He say you go there, they follow me, they drag this thing. Jokingly, I can say. Jokingly, okay, cool. Yeah, but it's not something I'm going to say if I'm not. You have to learning from his dad. Yes, when so he asked me, "Media fan, that's in your side. I go to sleep because my dad has sanctioned all the hotels in Nigeria. I cannot go there. They will cast me." I said, "Okay, let's go to P Square's house now. You can stay in my room." When David reached my room, David said, "MayD, is this where you stay?" Yeah. For real? Okay, no problem. I can't sleep here. So, and I understood him because you get me. So things like that, and if I had a room, I think it would have been cooler.
See, when you talk about P Square, when you talk about Wizkid, that as at that time it was bigger than Wizkid. Yes, good and fine. You had more song than Wizkid, but now see, I get her before no be talk. You understand? I get her before no be talk. Well, lie. You go talk tire, no evidence. You go talk tire, no evidence. You understand? And MayD, see, everybody have gone through what you have gone through. The only person may never go through what you go through now Davido. I never see where Davido shall say they don't rip am because they hold the record label. The only obstacle Davido get was his father, and he overcome the obstacle, and his father even invested in Davido. But normal guys went through this ripping. A Burna Boy too, I'm not sure that Burna Boy went through ripping because the mother quickly groom us at that time. Quick, now him mom groom her. So, and some other few artists as well who never really went through this ripping syndrome. You understand? But Wizkid went through ripping syndrome. Wizkid talk and say when he left Banky W EME that he had nothing. He talk and say he had nothing. He don't carry anything come up for EME. All his music catalog may release for EME were all collected by Banky W. Like, he also had about 5 years to sign to Banky W, so he has to relinquish or maybe even pay more money, give Banky W so that they'll feel release him. But this guy pick up the shoes and continue. Now you allow P Square Matter weigh you down. Brother, you left the music scene for years. Nobody heard from you. You never had the drive. Also blame yourself as well. Not be everybody go dey blame. Yes, people are greedy. But will you allow the greed of person to bring down your dreams? To become one of the biggest? You think say na just mere say na im make all those people who are big now to be big? You say na just mere say? Or they didn't go through one or two things? But that boy went through discrimination over the years. Nobody appreciated his music. Davido went through the father discrimination. They bat one make come out for music. Wizkid went through EME discrimination. Everybody get their story, but they pick up the shoes and continue. Find your way out. You were relaxed. You were relaxed, and that is the kind of person you are. You know they find trouble. You know they feel for truth. In this life, you have to, sir, you must get that drive, brother. No blame anybody again. This is the last interview you are going to do. Enough is enough for you to blame P Square. P Square, they are all this stingy, greedy as F. But they are still striving till today. So enough is enough. Forge ahead. Forge ahead, brother. Forge ahead. Enough is enough. Let this be the last interview may you go do. They call our people. Let this just be the last interview. No talk again, P Square. Don't blame it on anybody. If no be P Square, as if that only you don't go through issues. I beg, the Timaya no go through issue. Timaya, you know what Timaya go through? Say a whole harbor for the sum of 10 million naira at that time. You know what the band go through? You know what P Square for Kenny's music go through? Man, chill.